Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time, welcome. This is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it. Today's song is Lovin' by Mrs. Green Apple. Lovin apostrophe. Lovin'.
Like loving, but no G.
Cooler. With swag? Does anyone say swag? They shouldn't. I definitely shouldn't.
No.
But this was a suggestion from Stark.
Yep.
Thank you, Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy and I listened to this song, took 5 minutes, and wrote down our ideas. If this song was the theme song, what anime would it be the theme song of?
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry for ending that with a preposition. But, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
This is a true English language podcast.
And I've bungled it royally. But we took 5 minutes, wrote down our ideas, and we're going to share them to eventually combine them into a mega anime. Eventually is within the first 10, 15 minutes most.
Let's give it 15.
Yeah. Feeling verbose today.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, what with my English language podcast.
Maybe we'll cut it down to 5.
And then all of a sudden, Sarah started talking really fast because Jimmy fast-forwarded her somehow in editing.
Yep, but not myself.
No.
Slowed myself down.
You have much to say.
It's a lot of editing.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But anyway,
I'm a turtle.
we've done that. We encourage you to listen to the song. Maybe you already have. Good for you. But search it up, or it's in the description of certain podcatchers that have clickable stuff.
Yeah.
Lovin', Mrs. Green Apple.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, without further ado, I'm gonna hit you with my idea.
You're gonna...
Slap, slap.
I do it.
That I will. Ugh. Maybe we just start this one out. No, I'm kidding. Okay, ready
Yes.
for my idea?
I was born ready.
Ooh. All right, well, let's see. So I instantly got a vibe that I would describe as Faulty Towers meets Cheers meets The Decoy Bride, which has David Tennant, and I've definitely talked about before.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All these 3 things I have cursory knowledge of.
In Ireland. Ta-da! A small Irish B&B and pub gets overrun when it's discovered that the proprietor looks an awful lot like a leprechaun. Mobs of partying tourists descend for St. Patrick's Day after a video of the grumpy owner is shared on the internet. One of the oafish tourists is convinced the owner is in fact a leprechaun and refuses to leave until he gathers his proof, moving into the B&B for an undetermined amount of time.
Till he gets that pot of gold.
Exactly. The oaf, it's just I'm going to call him
I know
now.
you're hiding it, old man.
The oaf is joined by locals and a few more characters, like actual characters.
Oh, you really
know.
fleshed this one out.
In a slice of life, Irish life, pub and B&B adventure. I didn't mean to say life twice, but I did. So we have the main people, grumpy owner, who obviously has a heart of gold. Is it in a pot, though? Hard to say. The not very bright oafish longtime tourist at the B&B, and then probably the grumpy owner's sunny schoolmate that they both went to school together, and now they're older and wiser, but can't shake the
Drink
sunny
points
friend.
together.
Yeah. And then I thought of I actually wrote terrible title.
Terrible title.
Pub of Gold?
Oh, yeah, it's real bad.
Yes, it is.
It'd be funny, though, if he kept something in a pot.
Yeah.
Not like a cauldron-y pot, but just something in the
mean,
kitchen has a sack of coins in it or something for
they could be
the
made
rainy
of gold.
days. Yeah.
Or gold. Jeez. Of course.
You know what gold is made of.
I meant to say chocolate. They could be made of chocolate, but
where
they
it
could
keeps-
also be made of gold.
Where he keeps the crappy chocolate coins.
And I'm not opposed to him actually maybe having a little winky Irish magic leprechaun-y situation going on.
I think he's able to get people drunk, and that's when the magic begins.
Uh-huh. Maybe some light they have that they can turn on that
Pop
appears
of gold.
as a rainbow.
Oh, man.
Anyhow.
It's real bad.
Just very much like he it's kind of like Quoth. Yeah, owns like a pub and
Oh yeah, but
B&B.
he's secretly a cool guy.
Whereas this one, I don't know, grumpy. Could be a leprechaun.
At least grumpy.
But
Matches coat.
somehow his videos on the internet, maybe like a local news station interviews him about a rambunctious
there's definitely
sheep
that
or
one
something.
shaky cam video that gets leaked of him in like a St. Patrick's Day green hat and just like
Oh my god.
just like, and it's like a phone that like falls onto the ground and he's like shaking a
I
pint
like
of beer
my
or
idea
something.
better.
Okay,
But it's a local news thing, and he's being interviewed about like an escaped sheep.
I got you.
And then someone just
Unrelated.
sees it, and they're like, "Oh
That's a leprechaun.
wow, we gotta go there for St. Patrick's Day. It's coming up.
I
We're
gotcha.
dumb tourists that like to party, and we think that this is the appropriate way
But
to
he does
celebrate."
shake off tourists with like
Well, of course, he's grumpy.
with limericks.
Also, I don't think I've ever female leprechaun. I don't know if I've ever seen a female leprechaun
Yeah, I feel
depicted in
like-
any way.
I feel like it's always the orange bearded gentleman.
They're after me lucky pints.
Charmed pints. That's the name of the.
That's the name of the pub, Charmed Pints.
That's bad.
You like that better than Pub of Gold?
It's all bad.
Hey.
My idea and Pub of Gold.
But my idea.
No,
You're
it's great.
into?
I love
Okay.
it. It's very fun, and actually, I think can somehow mix in with mine
Yay.
pretty well.
I have a setting, you have a story.
It's gonna be slightly difficult, but I'll just go into my idea
All right.
if you're done.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you.
Idea.
Mine's kind of European-esque,
Hey,
so I feel like
why not
Britishy,
Ireland?
Irishy.
I have been watching a lot of British TV. This
You
is
have,
probably,
wow, yeah,
Probably has something to do with it.
and K-drama.
Well, yes. These two things speak to my soul.
The dichotomy of Sarah.
It's very complex.
I'll give you my idea now.
Sure.
For Lovin' by Miss Green Apple.
Give me some lovin'.
My idea is as follows. A prince of a powerful kingdom is sick of their royal duties and decides to disguise themselves
As a leprechaun?
as a squire to the kingdom's knights since they are helping a knight... period.
Okay. What?
They disguise
threw you
themselves as a
off.
squire. Since they are helping a knight in every way, a relationship forms between this unaware knight and their squire. This brings into question if the knight tries to get this princely squire to become a knight too, so they can valiantly ride to battle together and be on the same
Team?
power structure,
Team.
or to keep the squire as an underling so that they're never apart because they kind of like each other.
Uh-huh.
The prince doesn't want to be a knight because that's one step closer to being discovered by the royals searching for them. But obviously, they faked their death and
But
are
of
disguised
course.
with like a different haircut or something.
As one does.
The prince also does want to deepen their relationship with the knight without worrying about the power structure of squire and knight versus prince and knight. Gets
Because neither
very
of them could work.
Very complex, very fast.
Yeah.
So, my title was The Princely Squire, or The Squire Prince.
How about the Squire of Gold
He's a squire with a pot of gold and a heart
to match?
of a prince.
Okay. That works too.
But yeah, I feel like
thought mine was cute.
there's like a lot of things that we can mix together
Yes.
between our ideas.
Yes.
Where like you have somebody who is mistaken as a leprechaun. I have somebody who is
Trying to not be
specifically
spotted.
trying to disguise themselves as something else. How do you want to combine secret leprechaun with secret squire knight prince boy?
Squire Knight Prince Boy. There's our title.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's the title. Also, I did keep it vague as the gender. I did say prince, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a male prince.
I don't know. When's the last time we had some boys' love?
Exactly.
It's been a while.
Or male knight.
That's true. We
I kept
saw
it
that.
all-
Saw that on Game of Thrones.
Kept it all equal. Don't matter.
No, but it sounds cute. Two cute little guys.
I know. I did.
Okay,
I
sorry.
did kind of have that in mind.
We can do whatever, but
It'd be like a BL Knight Squire thing.
That'd be so
Forbidden
cute.
love.
okay. Sorry.
But then they're both trying different methods to make it not as forbidden. via like power structure. You get it, right?
I do, yeah.
Because it's problematic. I've come up with a problematic idea in that the knight is able to order their squire to do whatever they want.
Gotcha. So it could be one of those Beauty and the Beast sort of situations.
Yeah,
if
and
you're
I'm
not
like
careful.
trying to have that not happen.
Yeah.
And same instance of the prince being able to order a knight to do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
It's one of those where you're in front of other people, you gotta keep in line.
Yeah.
But then when you're behind closed doors, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah.
Sir Barbin was there.
You get it. Barbin.
That was the first name I came up with.
I'm writing it down.
Damn it.
Barbin.
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 I don't know where it came
Played
from.
a lot of The Sims. It's in your mind.
Maybe.
Barbin Denuto.
Sharby Benucto.
It's close though, right?
Paruzi Dabble.
Barbin.
B1
How do you want to combine
'Kay.
our ideas?
Sorry.
Getting real off track here.
Well,
But I
Sims are
feel
always
like,
top of mind
but I
for
feel
me.
like there's something here, right?
yes.
There's something
I'm
trying to connect.
there's an obvious one I'm seeing.
Okay.
But I don't want to just
Dish.
be like, this is it. So the first one, we have many options.
Yes,
But
of
I would
course.
say the first one to marry ours together would be to have the prince be a proprietor, be the grumpy one.
Be a Kavoth
Yeah,
type guy.
yeah.
Bearer of all.
Or,
What?
the knight character of yours could be the owner, and then the oafish tourist could be the prince. Wouldn't have to be oafish at that point, but has moved in
Okay.
maybe under the guise of filming a documentary or, I don't know, something.
Gotcha.
Some reason to stay there for a long time, and then it turns out that they eventually get feelings for each other.
Maybe. I like the idea because a prince being able to just rent out a B&B room for
Forever.
however long they want makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Because you're like, of course they have infinite income. They have access to the coffers of a kingdom.
Maybe a pot of gold,
Yeah, per se.
per se.
Or a pile, like in the DuckTales.
Woo.
Woo woo. I'm seeing this person as the prince moving in, being a nuisance to the proprietor in some way. Because I feel like they have to have a good relationship in order for something to form there, right?
I have an idea.
Okay.
We still have the oaf, separate character.
Okay.
We need the foil, the hilarious, dumb foil. But maybe the prince is there on some sort of like, and we'll have to choose what like time period we want it in as well. But
Yeah.
some sort of trust fund person who is quote unquote finding themselves. Maybe they're trying to write a book, wink, wink. One of those things where it's
Of
like,
course.
I have the money, I don't have to work, and I'm choosing to do something.
Do they have an elfish character following them around
No.
as their sidekick?
I wasn't going to say that, but that
A
would
fey
be.
creature, perhaps?
Wasn't going to say that either.
I think there should be a fourth, though.
I'm
right?
not saying there shouldn't. I'm trying to say
okay.
one more thing before
Sorry.
I forget
It's
it.
all right.
Because you know
I'm literally just giving you
if I lose it, it's gone.
name of the wind, point for point.
Crap. Is it gone? Oh, okay, it's back. Thank goodness.
Sorry.
Could have been
I'm
disastrous.
sorry.
Because they are a prince, they are used to ordering people around, so they try and order around the proprietor, grumpy owner, but they're like, get off, where do you think you're coming from? But Irishy. And
Get off.
yeah,
Where do you think you're coming from?
there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just like, you can't tell me what to do. And then they're taken aback, like, no one's ever said no to me, and they're intrigued. But also there's that, like, tension of they're trying to tell them what to do, and they're like, this is my proprietary.
I'm the proprietor here.
This is my,
Property.
yeah.
I'm the proprietor of this property.
What is the word?
Establishment?
I guess so.
Establishment.
There's not like a.
Let's just say establishment.
Okay. Sorry. We'll look this up later. Yes.
This here establishment.
This here establishment is mine. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And they're
I
like,
like
but I
this-
have money. And it's like, I don't care. I've worked really hard to build this.
I like
Money
this
is
because it
not.
gets rid of the problematic power structure in that they are on equal ground-ish.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because the princely is still trying to treat them like an underling, but they're like, screw that.
Oh, yeah, it has to
No.
be the complete turnaround of the prince character to just treat people like people instead of servants.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah,
So we have that tension.
I like that.
And then, of course,
That's like a selling point to me.
grumpy already.
Yep.
Gonna put him on a bristled, be like, meh. But then slowly soften,
Yeah.
become friends.
And they're both young
Maybe more.
ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. It's like a son inheriting a business from somebody.
Yeah.
And then the prince
It's a family business.
trying to find their own. An oafish character getting in the middle.
Who also could maybe blow the prince's cover. Doesn't even mean to.
Oh yeah, I like the oafish character is introduced at some point, goes off somewhere, and figures out the prince's identity through means of like.
But does the whole like, you look an awful lot like so and so,
Yeah.
and then they're like, shut up, that kind of a thing. Not,
Oh yeah.
not them actually being like, oh, I know who you are.
No, you're right. I like that. And then the prince has to pay off the oafish character to not blow the whole joint.
Yep.
And then there's...
Blow the whole joint sounds like they're gonna like plant a bomb, but I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
I do. Blow the cover.
Yes. Because the main thing would be, if the prince gets found out, then royal people are all going to come to them and try and take them away.
Like the partying tourists.
And it's going to ruin the like B&B pub aspect anyways, because it's going to get swarmed with all the prince's like fanboy fangirls.
Exactly.
All manner of sorts that are just going to ruin the whole vibe of the place anyways. And then maybe there's a...
that's like mine.
I'm trying to think
that.
of the like fourth character. I mean, there might just be the three.
And we could combine the oaf with the schoolmate of the owner.
Oh, you did have the schoolmate.
I did have the schoolmate.
I like the schoolmate because then you can kind of have a love triangle-y kind of thing.
Oh.
Where the schoolmate and the owner are friends,
Okay.
but they also might be more than friends.
Oh, okay.
Or it's unrequited from the school person to the proprietor.
All right.
And then the school person doesn't like that the prince is trying to move in on their turf.
Even though the prince doesn't realize that they have feelings to begin
Exactly.
with. But schoolmate can see it brewing and
Yeah.
wants to try and cut it in the bud. So they're trying to figure out the story and try and
Which is why if they ever like got the
Prince.
oafish one alone or something else sober,
yeah,
then
good point.
the jig would be up. But then they have that internal struggle between getting the prince off this person's back and property, or simultaneously, getting a crew of 1,000 people
Which
on the
they
property
know
as well,
would hurt the proprietor, and they care very
and
deeply.
their relationship with them.
Yeah.
See, this is good.
Yeah. So we have 4 main characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the oafish one is side main, but like
Around a lot.
they're like a linchpin in a bunch of stuff happening.
Do we want the oafish one to still be like, I think you're a leprechaun, that's why I'm here, and it's like not even a possibility? Because in mine, I left the door open.
Oh yeah.
Because I kind of like the idea of, like, I'll be honest, a dumb American that's just like, I think you're the leprechaun. I'm going to hang out here.
I want it to be that the proprietor is in no way a leprechaun.
No, they just have, like, red hair.
They just
and
have
an
red
accent.
hair and they're in Ireland
That's all it takes.
or Ireland tangent
And grumpy.
country. They're grumpy. They wear green sometimes. They cobble shoes every once in a while.
Who doesn't?
And
Maybe that was the family business beforehand.
shoe cobbling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it
Is that
shifted.
a leprechaun thing, or am I just thinking of the like buckled shoe?
I don't
of a
know,
leprechaun?
actually.
I don't actually.
I
know.
had a leprechaun book when I was younger, but it's been so long.
I don't know.
Huh.
I just think of their black, shoes with the
Yeah,
buckle.
very pilgrimy.
Very
Pilgrim.
pilgrimy. But they're not that at all.
No.
And
Proprietor is not leprechaun. Oaf is just dumb.
the oaf is just dumb.
I'm going to say, having watched a fair amount of British television, they usually have a dumb American. So it fits right in.
Yeah, like Andy Samberg in the one show, who then became
Cuckoo.
the other guy
You got this.
from
Twilight?
From Twilight.
Uh-huh.
Jake
Taylor.
Lautner.
There you go.
You got
You got it. So that's like a thing that I've definitely seen.
We have to.
So we've got that.
But it's in an anime.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I think that's just fine.
It's a perfect 1-to-1 British TV to anime transition. Never
My
seen
dream.
before.
My dream.
Yeah.
With a boys love triangle.
Oh, it's such a good BL right now.
And there's gotta be some cute animals around because it's like a small town. So maybe there is a sheep that likes to wander in and just like hang out in the corner.
Hey, guys.
I didn't imagine that it spoke.
It doesn't actually speak.
You know what? Maybe if you drink enough.
If you drink enough, you hear, hey.
The oaf definitely is like,
Bill.
I think.
Hey, Bill, come here.
Yeah.
Let's go play.
This one's talking to me.
Let's go and play football.
And maybe they've got like a cute Irish setter. Is that a dog, right?
Is that a dog?
I think so. It's like
sounds right.
Kind of red colored.
Sounds right.
They've got like a dog or a cat. Something cute, you know.
Shetland.
Pony?
Sheepdog. Shiloh.
Shiloh LaBeouf.
Some dog. You got it. Look, this is a very fun, bright, green tinged.
I love the idea of like small, what do you call it? Like a hamlet? Like a very small villagey town situation.
Farmy town. Mm-hmm, I almost said Farmville, and I'm like, that's not.
Don't bring that up.
Not right.
Don't you dare.
No.
But yeah, very small, and that's why it's so secluded and quiet, and that's why it's perfect. But then we have...
And you have that cool Ghibli, like rolling hills and the
definitely.
Grasslands and
so
shit
like very
that.
few trees.
Yeah. Just
so
like,
pretty.
Oh, so
the Emerald Isle is green.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
And when they do when we have like the fan service episodes where they like go to the beach, quote unquote, they like go to the cliffs of Dover or whatever, They
get some chips.
They visit all the cool British or,
Yeah, they hang out on
UK
the whole,
island kind of things.
The UK area.
Yeah. Right?
That'd be great.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That'd be great.
They go visit old cool buildings and castles and shit.
It's been such a small town that everything's the same. The owner and the schoolmate have been friends forever. The owner is gruff to the schoolmate. Schoolmate harbors feelings. And then all of a sudden, we get the prince and an oaf that happen to wander in and blows everything up apart.
I think it has to do something with... It's kind of like an alternate timeline where things are modern-ish, but...
So like 1980s?
But like kingdoms and stuff still matter.
Okay, so not quite the 1980s.
But it's not like we would know, like we as an American citizen would like know this British.
I mean, that's kind of the case now.
Exactly.
There's a lot of royalty that I would not.
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of...
It could be modern.
It's modern-esque, but it's kind of the older kingdom...
And it could be one of those like fake countries.
Style. Yeah.
It's really small. Netflix... like Christmas movies, very fond of those.
Oh, totally.
Oh, he's a prince for some weird land.
Svetzandan or whatever.
Hell, let's even throw Genovia in there.
Yeah, why not?
I do love Genovia.
Or Rivia.
Yeah.
It's a Witcher.
Okay, I was going to be like, is that the Starbucks coffee?
You didn't watch that show. It's fine.
I did not. I tried to avoid it.
It's fine.
We could have it where it's just like a really, really small kingdom.
Yeah, I love that kind of shit. Because then you can just mess with timelines anyways and how important a kingdom would be.
So do we want cell phones and the internet?
I don't think we need cell phones and the internet.
I think if we have them, they're very spotty coverage. Like you've got to go down the road 6 miles or kilometers.
It's like you can't physically use a laptop unless you have... They have a landline for phones and pick up orders because DoorDash is still a thing.
Okay. Can't we just tie it on a sheep?
Tie it on a sheep.
How cute.
Give it a little pat and hope that it gets to the destination.
Home.
Here's my Uber sheep. Sheep Uber.
Schuber. I believe.
That's the one.
Schuper? I'm going to stop.
But yeah, there's no internet in the pub.
In the hamlet.
In the B&B because physically there's no fiber. There's no lines out there. Mm-hmm. There's
even
electricity
like the
though.
mobile hotspots don't work.
Yeah.
It's like you might as well have a typewriter.
There's like barely even TV really. Like they get like a local channel maybe, but they don't get like...
And any sort of sports. They've got to get the like sports.
Sports and local public access.
That's about it. Yeah.
That's great. Mm-hmm. Basic cable. But even it's basic cable.
It's,
2 channels. Sports and or public access.
What else does one need?
Yeah. This is good.
I feel good about
I
this.
like this a lot.
It's keeping up my Faulty Towers Cheers
Very Faulty
Decoy
Towers,
Bride
yeah.
vibe. I'm into it.
It's comedic. All the characters are funny and well written.
And dry.
We would hire very many British or other,
Irish.
European writers to be funny.
Oh, writers. Yes. I thought you were just talking about voice actors.
For the English dub, yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese, I don't know.
What would that be like?
I don't know.
Japanese with like an Irish accent?
No, I think they would just do Japanese.
Yeah, but I'm just fantasizing for
They
a
would
second.
use slang. They would use Irish slang, and it would be translated, like in other shows when they use a word that doesn't actually translate to anything
I like it.
in particular. But yeah, I like that, and the BL is really good.
Little love triangle.
It's really good because they're all just hot anime boys.
It's very subtle, but also
It
It's
builds.
there.
It's the sexual tension you can cut with
it's
a
the
knife.
sexual tension from all my K-dramas
Yeah, in
my British TV shows.
British TV shows.
Wow, this was made for me.
Isn't it really good?
Yeah.
I feel like this is really good.
Also, I know that like it is coming upon St. Patrick's Day. It's coming up soon, but the start of the song is I was just like, oh,
It's in like 2 days.
That's like
it is.
fly-
It is
like-
very jiggy.
Flogging Molly's
Yeah.
back. I haven't listened to that for 15 years.
It's got a jig.
But
Jig
anyway,
tone to
that's yes, holiday on the mind, but also it just sounded like that, just
Yeah.
to justify.
And I had like a royal, but it was like goofy, which
Mm-hmm.
had the whole like fall from grace kind of thing.
The mix up.
But yeah,
Wink.
wink. But we still got that. I love my core of the idea still being in there, especially with the BL. Gotta have that.
Yeah,
And then I feel like your idea is definitely represented.
definitely.
100%.
I'm happy.
Sweet.
Are you happy
I'm
with
super
the
happy.
Pub of Gold?
I'm not happy with that title,
All right, well,
but I feel like we should
we
workshop
it now?
a different title.
Okay, what words do you want to use?
We could do the words for
Gold and a pub. Pub of Gold. See,
royal-
it's already...
royal word
I was joking.
and a B&B word.
Royal B&B. Cool.
All right, you want to do a royal word first or a B&B word first?
I'll stay at that B&B,
I will become royalty.
as it should be.
3, 2, 1, crown.
Hotel key.
Ah,
I guess it could just be key, but any case.
got it.
B&B key. All right, flip.
Flipperoo, 3, 2, 1, continental.
Jewel.
Crown jewel.
Hear me out. Jeweled hotel key. Ah.
What about bejeweled? Hotel.
Bejeweled? Is that a do-it-yourself?
Yeah, it's rhinestones.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Unless
kinda.
they, like, come off in the lock and then you can't.
Oh, they would.
All right. So maybe just regular jewels,
Yeah,
like
they're
encrusted.
still glued on them.
No, they could be set in, like jewelry.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Or
Fancy.
like in a crown. Which I
Bam.
guess is also jewelry? Is a crown jewelry?
Yeah, it's like a necklace, right? But you can put like jewels on a necklace, and the necklace is still
You know that a crown goes on your head, though,
No, I know,
right?
but, like-
Okay.
a gold crown versus a gold necklace, right?
Yes.
But you can still put like a jewel on a gold necklace.
Absolutely.
But if you didn't have a jewel on it, it's still a necklace, which is still jewelry, right?
Yes.
Just like a crown. If you just had a gold unbejeweled crown. You see where I'm going with this?
Ah, it's great.
There you go.
It's great.
I never thought about the
Classification of a crown?
classification of a crown before.
Maybe it's just an accessory. That probably makes more sense.
Like all jewelry.
Yes.
Headdress?
Yeah?
Hat?
Oh,
Is a crown a hat?
hats are, they're not usually that
It's a very regal hat.
stiff, you know?
It's true. Unless you get a like snapback or whatever.
Well, yeah.
The one where the
That's true.
rim is supposed to be
Um,
cut cardboard or whatever. I don't know.
This is a weird turn.
This is not the title at all.
The title is Crown Jewelry.
What is crown?
What is crown?
What is crown even? Yeah.
The crown jewel, the jeweled key.
Right.
That sounds like a B&B.
Continental breakfast crown. You get continental breakfast at like a B&B joint, right?
I don't know if they call it continental, but yes.
Sometimes.
No, that's the whole the breakfast
They make
part.
breakfast for you.
Bed and breakfast, yeah.
Right?
That's the whole part of the B and
Yeah.
the B.
I figured you get breakfast at a
The
B&B.
second B.
I don't think I've ever stayed at a B&B.
I haven't, because a lot of them you have to share bathrooms. I'm not about that life.
Oh, with like other B&B tenants?
Yeah.
I see. I know there's that whole Airbnb thing, which is just
That's-
totally different.
Completely. So this is jeweled Airbnb?
That's the thing. I don't think this is an Airbnb. I think this
God,
is
no. This
a
is a traditional Irish B&B.
an Irish B&B.
I made that more piratey.
An
Yar,
Air-
welcome to my B&B.
Yar, welcome to me B&B.
It's on the sea. Sorry.
No, but I think the title is something else.
Okay. Do you want it to be the name of the pub?
It could be. The Jeweled Crown.
There you go.
Where did these jewels come from? I'm very confused.
That's my royal word. You
I
have
know.
jewels.
I know. But are we talking about, does the prince have jewels?
Family jewels.
No, like, he's paying the O-Fish character with
No, that'd be too
royal
obvious.
jewels. I know, right?
Okay. He's a jewel. Just
He's
is.
a gem.
Yeah,
They're all gems.
they really are. That's why we're
I
proud
love our
of this.
boys we've created
Me
today.
too.
They're really good,
Me too.
but they need a title.
They do. I have a very rom-com one.
Give it to me now.
The Prince Moved In, INN.
Holy shit, that's really good.
I know we call it a B&B, but it's an inn.
No, that's really good. And it is kind of in-y in that it has
the restaurant that's open.
bar, pub.
Yes.
Yeah. That's really good.
The Prince Moved In.
That's really good.
Oh my god, all of my years of watching terrible
fucking
movies have
Hallmark paid off.
Thank you, Hallmark.
Bless you, Hallmark.
I'm so proud of myself right now.
That's amazing. You nailed it.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
Little high five.
That's a high five.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Okay. I'm done gloating. I think it fits though if you're good with
Oh,
it.
it fits perfectly.
Cool.
That's the puzzle piece we were looking for.
It's the second N, isn't it?
The second N. It's literally all you need.
Ugh.
That's really good.
Yay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm so excited about this one.
That's really good.
I got good hyped feelings.
It's good. It's feeling like springy. It's
Yes, it
seasonally
is. Yeah.
apt.
Ready for the whole transition out of winter.
Yeah.
For us in the northern hemisphere here.
Who knows what our next episodes will entail?
I don't know.
Who knows?
In winter.
Yeah, we'll just go back to fucking evil vampires.
The sun's gone and there's this blizzardy storm.
and blizzards.
Wizard blizzards. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to say. Vampire blizzards.
I'd eat a wizard blizzard.
It sounds like something you'd get a DQ.
It would have toffee, but also blue candies in it,
That would melt
Like
and
shock.
change colors or
Yeah.
something.
or shockers,
Some sort of gimmicky.
soury
Yeah.
and sweet. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'd be disgusting
Wizard
in ice
blizzards.
cream. But yeah. You're welcome, Dairy Queen.
Thanks, Dairy Queen. Give me that free.
Wizard Blizzard.
I'd take a coupon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd eat one free Wizard Blizzard.
Yeah.
It's so fun to say.
I'd eat a Reese's Blizzard.
I'd take one of
I'd
those
pay
too.
for a Reese's Blizzard, got it.
Maybe we just, you busy after this?
Okay. The Prince Moved In is really good. Who do you want to be in The Prince
Everyone.
Moved In?
I want to be the sheep. I want to be the dog. I'll just be someone who lives in the small hamlet.
I think that would also work for me.
I don't want to be a tourist. I just want to maybe.
Do you want to be a baker?
Of course I do. I was going to say maybe I just, supply the bread.
Cool. I work at a grocery store.
Oh, there are those?
Or a grocer.
Okay.
You know,
You want to work at
farmy
the
kind of.
meat shop?
I'm a butcher.
You're a butcher?
You're the baker.
Where's the candlestick
We
maker?
meet a candlestick maker and we get a threesome going.
Okay, there's our own love triangle. It's an option.
Yeah, it happens in the background.
Candlestick maker was put out of business. Hard times. People have electricity now.
Yeah. Sad.
So now they make sex toys, I guess.
Out of wax. Makes sense.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I will bake.
All right. I will butch.
And we'll go from there.
We'll go from there. I think that's it. I know we got characters nailed down, but I don't think we're giving voices anymore unless you got somebody in your
David Tennant.
Lee Pace.
And Lee Pace, yeah. How'd you know? Because the prince doesn't have to have an Irish accent.
No, they can be from a different country or
Yeah.
have the royal dialect.
Yes, that mid-Atlantic thing.
Might be a Lee Pace.
Might be Lee Pace.
That's really good.
Yay!
And Idris Elba.
Yeah.
He's the oafish one.
Ooh, or the schoolmate.
Or the schoolmate.
Has that dark tendency.
Oh my god.
And then David Tennant is the proprietor.
The proprietor.
Yeah.
This is the best.
So the oaf, I think, should be.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Maybe. But I was thinking, I don't remember his name. He was in the TV show My Family. He was also in Love Actually. He's not an attractive man, but he's very funny, very goofy, often plays a dummy.
He's not the tall guy in Cuckoo, right?
No,
Okay.
but he is a tall guy in general.
Yeah.
He's younger.
Couldn't tell you. But we got 3. We got the big 3.
Okay. He's British, though. I don't know if you want the oaf to have a British accent.
That'd
I
be
feel
fun.
like it'd be kind of fun.
It's a good, like an angry British person is always fun to listen to.
Idris can he do Irish?
He can do whatever that he wants. He's a talented guy.
Okay, as long as he's comfortable, because David Tennant.
He's a Scottish Irish. Capable.
Anyway, all right.
They're all capable.
They're supposed to have gone to school together, lived there all their lives. That's the only thing.
They can do similar accents.
Okay, that's all we really need.
They're very talented.
That's right. It could be a made-up place.
It is a made-up place. We've decided that.
That's why there aren't any leprechauns. That's right.
There's no leprechauns, and it's a weird. There's no Wi-Fi.
It's definitely the English countryside vibe though, with the rolling hills. Okay.
Yeah. But it's also in Japan somehow.
And Wales and Ireland and everywhere. Eastern European.
Yes, and we're in it, and they're in it. Oh man, what a stellar cast!
Oh my god, can we meet them?
I want them all in this. I want them all in this.
All right. Well,
this is too good.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the guy's name. And you don't even know who I'm talking about.
I have zero idea.
So if you can think of a different
the only guy I know
person
from Love Actually is the guy who's in The Walking Dead now.
Oh yeah.
But I don't even know what his name is.
Cool.
Cool.
There's also some other people, but I won't go into that. I'm not going to list.
No.
Keira Knightley's in it. You know her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one guy he's a cool guy.
And also the guy the boy from Game of Thrones.
And the good guy.
Yeah.
And the other lady. Mm-hmm. They're all in the movie.
A bunch of people.
That's the podcast.
Laura Linney's in it.
She's in that?
Yeah.
Dang.
And Snape.
That movie has everyone in it.
And Emma Thompson.
Is Laura Linney the wife to Snape?
Mm-mm, that's Emma Thompson.
That's Emma Thompson.
Why can't I remember Snape's real name?
Why did Snape cheat on Emma Thompson?
I know.
Come on.
I know.
What a horrible subplot of that movie.
Apparently it was going to be worse and they edited it.
That's good.
To not be
because it was still pretty bad.
It was still so devastating when she goes into
Alan
her room.
Rickman,
Thank you. To cry and then get it together for her kids.
Oh, it sucks.
Oh.
It sucks. I hate it. I think that's partially why I hate that movie so much is I don't like Alan Rickman being a dickhole for basically no reason.
Oh, and it has Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson. Everyone's in this movie.
Why is everyone in that movie?
Because it's awesome.
They're just we just want people to watch this movie.
Not Hugh Laurie. Hugh Grant.
Right. Isn't he a dick, though?
He's the prime minister.
No, but isn't he a dick in reality?
Oh, yeah. No, he's
a bad
terrible.
Dude.
Yeah.
Good. That's the podcast.
All right. So half of Love Actually that's just the town. We'll get as many people from Love Actually
that
as we
want to
can.
be in it, yeah.
Liam Neeson's in it.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone is.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have money.
Stop.
This has been Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Wow. That's another one in the books.
A good one.
A very good one. If you want to follow us on social media, we have a Twitter. It's at Instant Anime Pod, where we post GIFs and tease upcoming episodes with GIFs.
Pretty much.
We also it's our only social media. So if you want to chat, talk about episodes or whatever, then that's where you do it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we have a website.
We do. It's instantannie.may. And it's got just about everything. It's our home base. We've got all the episodes. They have clickable description links in case you want to find Lovin' by Mrs. Green Apple that way. Or, however which way. There are a handful of other podcatchers in the sidebar. We've got our suggestion form, which is also pinned on Twitter. Or go to suggest.instantannie.may if you would like to suggest a song like Stark did for us today. We also have our merch, including new Fish Pops.
Fish Pops.
Which is kind of exciting. We are very
pleased rarely come out with merch.
That we did it, and we like it, and the cat has thumbs, and it's doing 2 thumbs up, and it's very, very funny to us, at least. otherwise.
Buy it on things.
Yeah, you can put it on a clock.
Yeah.
And bath mat. Bath mat was new.
There were a lot of new things.
Yeah. Thanks,
I think even
Redbubble.
the shower curtain was new.
Where else would you want a fish pop than in the shower?
Yeah. Pop a fish pop. Mm-hmm. Get a little melty in there.
Well, unless you take a cold shower.
That's true. If you're having a bad time.
But that's the whole, like, shower beer is you want something cold when you're hot. So it might actually be really good.
Shower beers work.
Yeah.
I forgot who I was telling who didn't believe me that shower beers are awesome. Mm-hmm. If you're listening to this podcast, whoever you are.
And that could be you and a fish pop. They are for cats. But
if you're of age, drink a shower beer.
Okay. That's good.
I don't know.
I've not done that.
It's really good.
I'll have to try.
Get a beer you like.
Hard
Take
to
a shower.
find, but we'll do.
Got it.
Okay. What else do we have?
All the stuff. Podcast? Spotify.
Spotify. We have our Spotify playlist. Thank you, Jimmy. It has all the songs we have used in the past, at least the majority of them, on a playlist if you just want to listen to some rockin' anime hits.
I swear, but last week I added flyers from Girls' Generation on from one of our earliest episodes,
yeah.
and it's blacked out.
No!
Like, it was not on Spotify at all. And then I found it on Spotify, and now it's gone again.
Someone was like, hey, someone found it. We gotta hide it.
Okay, on copyright. Strike that. Yeah.
Dang.
Freaking SM Entertainment.
Rude.
Fucking with my steez.
Rude.
Yeah.
But the majority are there.
Lots.
And they're bops.
Like, all the B2B ones aren't on there.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with them.
But we like B2B.
We have like 2 or 3 other songs that are not on Spotify. They exist.
Yeah.
I think,
And still worth a listen if you're interested.
yeah. But then you gotta like find the YouTube video.
Oh, I just meant the playlist is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets better every week. Mm-hmm. And longer.
Thanks to some of our fanuals.
Yeah, like Stark. Mm-hmm. Be like Stark.
Yeah.
Suggest a song that you want to be the next anime hit.
Yeah.
Because that's the tagline.
That is. I should start saying that.
Yeah.
Rather than whatever else bullshit I come up with.
Anime for your ears. We've workshopped a lot of things and nothing really stuck yet. 150-ish episodes in now.
Yeah, we're at almost 150.
Almost all the Pokemon.
151, right? The original?
That's with Mew, yeah.
Well, I want Mew, so I'm
Well,
going
we're
to count.
going to 151.
Hell yeah.
At least.
And then we quit.
Once we get Mew,
We're done.
Gen 2 is not worth it.
Oof.
It's not worth it.
Jeez.
Totodile is worth it, though.
Well, there's like a handful or two.
Either way, if you have the time to leave a review on your podcatcher of choice, it really helps us out. Rating a review is super nice, and we look at them fondly,
It's true.
even if they don't happen. We look at the ones we already have, and we're like, hell yeah.
Look at what
People
we've
took
done.
the time to do this.
It's cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Stark, again, for the
Yes.
song. Thank
For
you
loving.
for listening.
Mrs. Green Apple.
Thanks to Miss Green Apple.
Yes.
Mrs. Green Apple. Sorry, they're married.
Oof. Yeah, you be careful over there.
We hope you enjoyed the episode. Bye.
Bye.